uncle brought me up until my mom was settled and got, moved out of the house, get ready to move here back home. I was 5 years old, and I didn't speak any Spanish, not one bit of Spanish. I remember kids talking to me. I remember my uncles talking to me, and I just couldn't understand what they're saying. I would just kind of scared. It was scary because you're moving into a place where you don't know the language, so it was very scary, very, very scary. This became home probably. I didn't even realize when it became home until it was one day, and I was just sitting around the kitchen and having lunch with all the kids, and then I looked around and realized that that's my family, that's the brothers and sisters that I live with, and they didn't care I didn't speak any Spanish. They would still talk to me, and they still loved me, and I played with them, and I was just like another kid. God has used this place to influence me, to open my heart to kindness, to open my heart, my eyes, and realize that a lot of kids are struggling out there and have come through families that have abused them physically, emotionally, and I thankfully didn't have to go through that. And being around that, it does give you a different perspective of life, and it makes you appreciate where you're at and what they around you. They live happily even though what they've gone through. So that has changed my life and the view of how I view life. This place has helped me being around all the kids on Sunday mornings. I mean, since I was probably 10 years old, I was a Sunday school teacher for the little kids, even though I was 10 years old, but while the adults were having the service, I was in the kitchen with the kids and had them all lined up and, teaching them about God. I mean, what can I know at 10 years old about God? But the little bit that I knew, I was teaching all the little kids, and, that's just been my life, is being around kids and teaching them the love of God. I only get them for an hour a Sunday. My dream is for them to be able to take something home. Take something that they learned about God home to their mom, to their friends at school. Hey, I learned this in church. Be able to have a conversation with your friends at school at a young age, and being able to talk to God, to others, and try to minister at that age. That's the most important. So my dream is to have the kids be able to be serving at the church as they grow and have their own ministry, have their own church. So I see a lot of kids now there that I see a lot in their future. So my dream is to have them be able to minister to other friends. Jesus is love. Yes, because kids and anybody that comes at this door, at this gate, anybody that comes here, they don't know that. All they've known is hurt, is abused, is, they don't know that Jesus loves them sometimes, and they come here, and us loving on them is love, is what Jesus wants them to know. I never thought I would ever leave home. I just thought that, this was going to be me at the orphanage. I never in a million years thought that I would live in Ohio for now 10 years. And I'm married. I've been married for 5 years already. And no, I never thought that would happen, But God has a plan, even though you think that you're going to be doing something, and God's just laughing at you. And He's going to show you what He wants you to do, no matter what you think you're going to do. You don't have to have kids to love on kids. Your kindness, your love for Jesus, love for God, that's all you have to pour into people, to kids. You just love on them. That's all they need, is just love on them.